Giving back, learning, and growing. There's something for everyone. Let's welcome Melissa Staley-Fennick, Outreach Coordinator for Shepherd's House Outreach Ministry. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
You are doing wonderful things in the community. And for people who are not familiar with your organization, you've been around now for a couple of decades already.
Yes, almost 20 years.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about its founding and where it is today.
Yeah, so we were founded by our great leaders, Pastor Leroy Staley and First Lady Karen Staley.
Your parents?
Yep, my parents.
They're beautiful parents, yeah.
We actually had like a older ministry in a different part of Goose Creek. And so this past 2 years, we've been in our forever home, and it kind of feels like we're starting all over again, but we are gearing up the outreach. We are just trying to impact our community as best as we can.
Yes.
Our mission is to reach out to the whole man, and that is what we are here to do.
Tell us a little bit more about the holistic approach that you have to your ministry, to your mission, because it's not just food pantry, it's not just outreach. I mean, there's a lot of components to this.
We are, like I said, to reach out to the whole man. We are a ministry. We do have church on Sundays, but our biggest thing is not getting stuck behind the pulpit, not just getting stuck in the four walls. We intend to go out and meet people at their need, meet people where they are, because that's the only way we're going to lead them to Jesus. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate thing that we want to do.
Sure.
And so we just want to make sure that we're meeting them wherever they are, and we want to be that community ministry to where if you need something, you just call us. We are there to help in any way that we can.
And you're there as a cornerstone within the rural Goose Creek community.
Yes.
So share a little bit about what you're seeing as far as that community is concerned, being rural, kind of being away from some of the more populated towns. It comes with its own challenges.
Yeah, definitely. You know, as you ride through the city of Goose Creek, it almost seems like, you know, the city is getting built up, it's beautiful, and then you get to this rural side of town where it's kind of like forgotten about a little bit, and we just want to bring that attention over there to, hey, we need help over here too, we're here too. And it has gotten to a point where it's a little drug infested, you know, all those things, and we are there to try to make a change, to try to change that, to try to help that community to get from that constant generational curse over and over, but just try to help it to be better.
As your parents' daughter, you know, you've had experience of that outreach taking place over the course of these almost 20 years. So when you do go and you meet people where they are, what are some of the stories that you hear? What are some of the impacts that you've made, that you've actually been able to witness the power of your parents' mission and reflected within those that they serve?
Yeah. The community that is over there are beautiful people, and we often see people that just come up. We just recently did a free spaghetti dinner night, and we had people from all walks of life just ride up. We just put it on the sign, and anyone is welcome. And we had a few people come up on bicycles and just anything, and it was amazing to see, and the gratefulness. You don't know, like just one kind gesture to someone makes a world of a difference. And we had one gentleman come, and he said, "This is the best spaghetti I've had since my mom has been alive, since my mom was alive." And that was so beautiful to hear, just that you remind people of home, and sometimes that's what people need. Sometimes they're just missing that love. And that's the biggest thing, is just spreading love amongst all the hate that's going on in the world. Spreading love is,
there's a lot of that
it covers
going on.
a multitude.
Well, I love anybody who preaches, who extends love within the community, especially in the world that we live in today where there is so much divisiveness. You know, it's nice to know that you have people so committed to their community. So among the other programs, you mentioned the spaghetti dinner, you have Free Food Tuesdays, and not to get into any kind of political discussion about it, but with SNAP benefits being threatened, you know, how is this going to impact the community by giving of food to people who truly need it right now? Yeah,
so we met, well, we know this wonderful lady, Miss Kathy, and she is the director of Blessed Hands Food Pantry. She has a food pantry that is amazing. She understands that, you know, people have to work, so if you need an appointment, you just call her. She'll meet you there at any time. And so once we met her, she was able to, she sponsored our spaghetti night with the food pantry. And so she's willing to help in that way. So anytime we want to do the free food and stuff like that, she's willing to help to donate the food from the food pantry, and we're able to give it out to that community.
It's beautiful.
It is amazing.
That's wonderful.
See.
In addition to everything else, you have a GED program, and you partnered with Berkeley County Adult Education. You have quarterly life skills for children and Girl Scouts. You have mental health Tuesday. That's coming up on November 18th. Discounted keyboard lessons.
Yeah.
So keyboard as in tickling the ivories, or learning how to type?
Learning how to play like the ivories, learning how to play music.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. That's what.
Yeah,
and music is so healing too.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We have an amazing keyboardist, Jordan, and he is willing to give some discounted lessons to the youth. It just helps give them something to do, something to learn. Anyone can learn a new skill. It's amazing to learn. Yeah,
I think that is so wonderful. Well, fantastic. And then before we let you go, of course, congratulations. You're following in your father's footsteps.
Yes.
You were just ordained as well.
Yes, thank you so much.
As you embark on this new trajectory of yours, you know, what do you hope the message to be for those who come and listen to you preach?
Yeah, I try to break things down to where all walks of life can understand it, and I try to not use the Bible as a weapon or like something to punish people, but to spread the love and to show that God is love, that Jesus is the reason, that all of these beautiful things about the Word of God, and also that, like I said earlier, that ministry is not just within the four walls. I'm trying to get out of that tradition of traditional church, and we just go to church, we pay tithe, that's it. No, we are trying to show ministry. So
that's wonderful. All right, for anyone who wants more information, you have a Facebook page.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to direct everyone to that Facebook page. You can also make donations there as well. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Melissa. We'll be back after this.